What's up, guys, and welcome to another video, and let's get ready to wake up and react to another episode of Psycho-Pass, episode 4. Honestly, every time I react to this, I just feel like I'm too dumb for it. I just feel like a lot of the concepts or the nuances go over my head. But that's okay. I do my best. I have my character list ready. And yeah, okay, so last time, I know there was debate in the comments, at least on Patreon, about, is the Sybil system itself flawed? Or is it us as humanity, or as humans that are flawed, We're looking for loopholes in this system. So, is it the system that's flawed? Or is it us? Are we corrupt? Are we flawed? I don't know. I think, I see the point where it's like, that guy manipulated the system to his advantage, right? The manager, specific people may have, this is a theory, this is not confirmed, but maybe the Sybil system placed that one guy last episode in that facility because he fit the criteria for making everyone else there happy, keeping them satisfied, so that productivity would stay high. That is very possible. We don't know much about this Sybil system yet, so I can't rule it out. You guys make a lot of good points. I love reading your comments on this, because you guys think of a lot of things that I'm not thinking of in the moment, or that I just probably never would have thought of. So yeah. Is there anything else I want to say about it? But then again, if the system was perfect, would there be any loopholes, or would there be any way around it to begin with? I don't know. Or was it maybe designed that way on purpose so that people could find these loopholes? I'm saying loopholes because they're not, if they're intentional, are they loopholes? I don't know. Something to think about, I guess. But yeah. I think that's it. Anyway, yeah. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell to be notified every time I upload a video. And if you guys want full reactions, you can catch that on my Patreon. The link for that is in the description below, so please check that out and sign up to support the channel. And super thanks are also an option if you're looking for a different way to support the channel. The little heart with the $ symbol underneath all of my videos. But yeah, anyway, let's jump into the reaction, guys. So is it like a radio show where this sounds like Akane? Really yourself? That even looks like her. This is about her, okay. I wonder if there's gonna be something sinister about this guy. I don't know. I'm just not ruling it out. Wow. I mean, he did give her that advice last episode. Are you going to be the fool? The fool learns by experience. And what did he say? What was the opposite of the fool? I don't know. We'll just call it the wise one. Learns from history, right? So you don't repeat the same mistakes. I don't know. I understand what he's saying. I also feel maybe he was the same way as her before, like with the enforcers. Like he had this kind of optimistic perception of them, like willing to give them the benefit of the doubt, judge them based on his experiences alone with them and not like their reputation, I guess, or their history. And maybe that didn't turn out well for him. Like somebody got hurt, someone close to him, I don't know. Seems very personal with him. And the one of the senior enforcers, I can't remember his name. What is it? It's right here. Oh, I can't see. Hang on. Too far away. My eyesight's not that good. Masaoka. And so, I think, maybe something like that happened, but also, if you should not judge him based on this preconceived notion or preconception, what he said, shouldn't it be the same with the enforcers? I don't know. I just feel like you should give them a fair chance. You can definitely take their history into account. Don't disregard it completely, but I mean, as we know, I mean, I think things get muddled and exaggerated, or facts get twisted around, or just maybe people interpret things differently, and I think you can get a different version of things than what actually happened. And so I think you also have to take that into account, which is why I say, you know, judge them based on your own experiences with them. But I guess don't be so like blindingly optimistic. We'll see though. We'll see. Was this good? I think it is. Nobody knows your mask. Is he painting? Is that Masaoka? It is. Well, look at him. Oh, is that who you were struggling with? Maybe. He was pretty upset last episode. He was really intense. It was. That's how he sees things? Really? And why is that? What happens when you cross the lines? Are you speaking from experience? And you don't want her to become like a latent criminal? I don't think so. I think she's special. I don't think she'll be affected based on how it's gone so far. Just because you understand the way someone thinks doesn't mean you think the way they do. You know what I mean? I think there's a for example, a psychologist or psychiatrist, whatever, you understand the way maybe someone with depression or schizophrenia, or I don't want to use those because they're always so basic, but maybe as someone who's got like a personality disorder, you may understand how they think. That doesn't mean you think the way they think. So this whole, oh, it affects your psychopath thing and like you become a latent criminal, I feel like that's kind of, I think that's exaggerated. I don't think that that's necessarily the case. I don't think. Because if that were true, wouldn't that mean that every like psychologist in the world would, even in this one, wouldn't they all be latent criminals? It just doesn't make sense. Yeah, you may understand the way someone thinks. That doesn't mean you need to think the way they do. Like, it doesn't mean you naturally think the way they do. You can force yourself to think the way that they do if you really want to, like, get method. Doesn't mean you actually would think that way in a normal situation if you weren't forcing yourself to think that way. You know what I mean? Sure, you may be able to, like, intentionally fuck up or muddle your psychopaths, but then if that were the case, like, if you're going full method, then you could undo that. Ko? Oh, Kogami? Is that why he's a latent criminal? Because he was trying to understand that person he's chasing? Weird. Did he get kidnapped?
そもそも口座からの引き
Was
落と
he
しは
murdered?
結論を出すのが早いぞ。この部屋の内装フォロー再起動できるか。ちょっと待て。
Oh, you can do that?
これは
Oh, it was
ホロ
moved.
グラフの椅子には座れない。だから普通はホロと本物の位置を同期させる。
Okay.
そこの長椅子、本当はこの位置にあったは
Yep,
ずだ。
yep, yep, yep.
それを
So why'd they move it? Something's under there? They were hiding something? Oh. Is that from a knife? Like they attacked him? And they missed?
鑑識ドローンにスキャンさせろ。
Adhesive tape.
この部屋の中から葉山公彦を影も残さず消しちまった手品の種さ。まずは絞殺か毒殺、電気ショックの心臓麻痺でもいい。出血のない方法で犠牲者を殺し、それから部屋にビニールシートを敷いて遺体を細切れに分解する。
And they taped it
風
down.
呂やトイレ
The
の排水口
plastic.
から流せる程度にまで粉々に。
Oh, that's disgusting.
正岡のとっつぁんならこの程度部屋に踏み込んだ途端に鍵当てるぜ。
But you don't get along with him.
下水管の血液反応をチェックしてみろ。話は
I was gonna say that. Are you gonna check the drains and stuff?
いつか。
アフィリエイトで食っていけるんだから相当な人気者だったんですよね。
He was giving her advice.
クリスも
Like literally last night.
私
Or was that this morning?
このアバターと会ってます。
Who's using his account?
時効からはめでたく遺体の断片が見つかりました。
ある意味今回の容疑者は逃げも隠れもせずに目の前をほっつき歩いているわけだ。
うまく言う。
Seems so.
正体をつかむ手がかりになるようなボロを出すかもしれない。よし、奴のアバターに接触してみよう。なるほど。今タリスマンになりすましている偽物は本物と遜色ない手際でこのコミフィールドを2ヶ月間運営しているわけか。興味深いな。
Yeah, that's crazy. 2 months and no one noticed a difference? Does that mean that you knew him very well?
移動する
You
みたい。
watched him for a long time to be able to mimic his personality so well? So faithfully?
つねもり。
What the fuck? Uh-oh. What happened? Did they catch on to her? She couldn't have just walked off. Was she teleported away?
ギノザさん
Oh no. I think they're catching on. Oh no, now she's sealed in a box? Can you log out?
ようこそレモネードキャンディーさん。
Wow, I really like that avatar. It's cool.
最近何か変わったところってない？そう、ここ2ヶ月ぐらいの間に。
そうね。最近はこれといって別に。むしろ2ヶ月前の方が彼ちょっとどうかしてたと思わない？
Before then.
そうだっけ？
あの頃のタリスマンってさ、空気読めない発言とか露骨なアフィ稼ぎのイベントとかやらかして結構アンチも増えてたじゃない？
Oh,
フル株の人気アバターもそろそろ落ち目かなってみんなで噂してたもんよ。
でも今はそんなことないよね。
へえ、私の保持するホワイトクラウンはかけ、我が友タリスマンにデュエルマッチを申し込みます。
オフ会？
so was he?
普段ネット上のコミフィールドに集まっているユーザー同士
Well,
は
I guess I'll just
みんな
wait.
でソーシャルネットでのアバターと同じホロコスをかぶってパーティー
Oh.
をするんです。
Ooh,
妙なことを思いつくもんだな。
I'd be scared even at
そのイ
10.
ベントには狭い場所に押し込められてこいつら不安じゃないのか。
匿名性を怖がってたらソーシャルネットなんてできませんよ。
これはバーチャルじゃない。殴れば血が出るしナイフ一つで命を奪えるリアルな空間だ。
Hmm.
なのに隣にいるやつの正体
Yeah,
すらわからない。
which makes it easier for people to act out, I guess.
そんな考え方してるからサイコパスが濁るんですよ。
Ah,
ごめんなさい。そんなつもりじゃ。
いや、全くの正論だ。
he just has a more grim outlook on humanity.
ここからじゃ狙え
She's willing to see the best in them, and
他の客が
his
邪魔だ。
his first instinct is to see the worst.
あらあら、やっぱりね。
Oh, okay.
ミドさん、お察しの通りです。
Hmm.
フロアでドミネーターの信号が出てる。刑事が紛れ込んでますよ。そこ。
What? They can detect that?
スプーキーブー姫。
もちろん逃
Damn.
げますよね。捕まっても
Ooh, his
困りま
eyes.
すよ。
こっちにだってまだやりたいことが
So they're working together. Okay,
援
cool.
護します。
So Spooky Boogie, that girl, did she even show up? Wait, what the fuck? How did this just happen? How is everyone's outfit different? He messed with their tech? So that they all look the same? Hello cosplays. Yeah, okay. But what if... Oh shit. See, this is not good. This was so perfect. This was so perfect on their part. Because you have everyone in a panic, their coefficients, they're going to be higher because they're full of anxiety right now. Oh no. That was a great diversion. You have to give it to them. But I'm trying to understand. So that guy, I should have said this way sooner. The one who's dead. Who's trying to get money from like sponsors, kind of investors, whatever. Affiliates. So did he owe people money or something? Is that why they killed him and then took over his account and tried to use it for their own personal gain? Like, what happened? I don't know. I'm sure they'll explain it. A lot of things go over my head. Sorry. When you live your life in your room and don't experience the outside world, you tend to not know a lot about a lot of things. Oh man. Well, that backfired.
局のガサ入れで私は何の関係も。
嘘は良くないな、スプーキーブーギー。騒
Mm.
ぎが起きた時、奴らはすでにエグゾゼの中にいた。最初から主催者が手引きしていたとしか思えない。
Oh.
これまでアナーキズムを掲げて皆に愛されてきたあなたが、よりにもよって体制側の手先を務めるなど、あってはならないことです。
何を言ってるのよ。
What is gonna happen to her?
キャラクターを裏切った。
What are the consequences of that?
ブーギーではない。皆に愛されるアバターとして立ち振る舞う資格はない。
Are you gonna kill her?
何がわかるってのよ。
私はあなたのことをあなた以上に知っています。
ふざけないで。何よあれ、超キモい。一体何様のつもりよ。あのやつ、アクセス禁止にしてやるわ。
Oh shit.
二度と私のコミュフィールドには入れてやらない。
その必要はないよ
They're already in her house?
君の方こそもう二度とスプーキー
He
ブー
will.
ギーになることはない
Oh my god, he's gonna snap her neck. Ugh.
殺したのかい。
Oh,
女はスプーキーブーギーにふさわしくない
this is the guy that Kogami's chasing.
完璧なスプーキーブーギーが務まるよ。葉山公彦より完璧なタリスマンになれたようにね。
I don't like that. Nope, don't like that at all. Oh, it's over already? Fuck, that was so quick. Let me make sure, check for after credits, because you never know with this. You never know. Okay. Wow, so this is definitely going to be like a two-parter. Maybe three, I don't know. But I think just two. So, these people... Well, now we know that they're the people that Kogami was chasing. Or at least, people are working with the guy he's chasing. They are going around replacing all of these famous, like, online, personas. If they think that you've failed your community in some way, oh, you claim to be an anarchist, well, you're working with the police, so, are you really? You've betrayed who you have portrayed yourself as. So, you gots to go, and we're gonna replace you with somebody who will be more faithful to that role, or play a more faithful role to this persona, whatever. So, why though? I mean, it can't just be that simple, right? It can't just be like, oh, well, we don't deem you worthy enough. Is it more about power and control over so many people? I mean, clearly these people can be and to me, this is the impression I get, and I could be so off, but they seem like they're easily influenced. So is this guy with the white hair that we saw? I mean, he clearly got these other two on board. How? Other than with his charm and wit, I don't know. Or, what other word do I want to use? Just, maybe he knows how to manipulate people. Anyway, but to what end? I just feel like it can't just be this, that, oh, well, you should be faithful to your online community. Be who you say you are going to be. It can't just be that. To me, that just seems too simple especially for a person that Kogami's been chasing for so long. Like, he just goes around trying to cause... No, he doesn't seem like he's going around trying to cause chaos. He's not. He's trying to keep things moving smoothly without raising any alarms. So, but why? The only thing I can think of is he wants to manipulate all of these people into following him. But to what end? What is your goal? Follow you to do what? Do you want to use them in some way? And if so, how? I don't understand this. He definitely wants to use these personas to his own advantage. I just don't know in what capacity. I don't understand. Am I just not capable of thinking outside the box? It was genius what they did, though. At the club, or at the meeting, sorry. Hacking all of their hollow, what do they call them? Hollow somethings? Hollow costumes, whatever. Anyway, whether you use the tech to change how you're dressed, right? Genius. Because now everyone looks the same, so the only way that you can identify who it is with your dominator. Well, now because we've caused, like, this mass panic, everyone's crime coefficient is elevated. So, yeah, it's gonna be a lot harder to track that person down, and they got out of it. They made their way out. During all the commotion, so. That girl, you worked with the police? Well, we'll do a better job playing her than you ever did. Oh my god. It's so sick and twisted, bro. And they're gonna cut her up. You saw all of their tools. Like, oof. And then the other thing that they were talking about earlier in the episode, he tried to, what did Masaoka said? I tried to tell Kogami, keep the line drawn between dogs and owners. Don't cross that line. Because once you do, it's not going to be long before you start thinking like them. And when you start thinking like them, you become like them. That's simplifying things. And I think that that's jumping the gun. But it's certainly... I can't say that there's not, there's a correlation. I don't think it's causation, though. So, there might be a probability that if you try to learn how a criminal thinks, that you may end up thinking that way instinctually yourself. Maybe. Possibly. Can't rule it out completely. I mean, Kogami's and Masaoka's, maybe all of them. Well, no, not, I don't know his name, I'm sorry. I don't want to, hang on, I have it right here. Not Kagari, but, maybe the rest of them, maybe that is what happened to them, they were cops. If he said that to Kogami does come across like he was a detective before. So maybe that's who he's chasing, like that guy with the white hair was like one of his old cases, and he never ended up closing the case. So he can't die yet until he closes that case, solves the case, whatever. Anyway, Masaoka told him, don't cross that line. He didn't listen, started to think like them, the dogs, and ended up becoming a latent criminal. Am I supposed to just believe the Sybil system? Like, is it just proven now that if you start to think like them, or if you try to think like them, you automatically will start thinking like them? Am I just supposed to believe that? I think that Akane is going to be the proof that we need that that's not the case all the time. Again, I think there's correlation. I don't think it's causation. I don't know. That's just my personal opinion. Because again, like I said earlier in the episode, if it was true that trying to or actually understanding the way a criminal thinks caused you to become like them, I think a lot of psychologists, therapists, counselors, psychiatrists, whatever, would be criminals or would have developed those disorders themselves, and that's clearly not the case. So I'm just saying. Anyway, though, hopefully that was I don't know, hopefully I make sense, but maybe in the comments you're gonna have like a rebuttal, or like yeah, that works, a rebuttal for everything that I'm saying, and maybe you can prove me wrong, and if you can, I want to hear it, because I like open discussions like this. I think that they're fun, and I think that they're interesting. I like shows that make me think, and this show makes me think. Anyway, remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell to be notified every time I upload a video. And if you guys want full reactions, you can catch that on my Patreon. The link for that's in the description below, so please check that out and sign up to support the channel. Other than that, I'm going to get out of here, guys, and I'll catch you in the next reaction.